Hello, my name is Kwabena. Welcome. I want to share with you entrepreneurs mindset and entrepreneurs skill set. Entrepreneurs mindset and entrepreneurs skill set. The way we look at life, our worldview, the way we understand things, they depend, or it depends on the mindset that we have developed based on the training, the culture, the things that we have read, the things that we have studied. And just like any other profession, entrepreneurship also requires a specific mindset. Until you develop that mindset, becoming an entrepreneur will be that tough for you. So these are some of the things that you will see in people who have developed the entrepreneur's mindset. You will see that they're very much independent in thinking. They are not waiting for somebody to take care of them. They really believe that they have to prove something with their lives, and they are daring, they are ambitious. They are not looking for the government to help them, or for the government to give them job, or wait for the government to move before they move, or a big corporation or another person to take care of them or their finances. You see that they really believe that wherever they are, they can do something to add value to society, to take care of their family, to take care of themselves. So that is a thinking, that's a mindset that entrepreneurs have. You can also see that they assume, or they exhibit some kind of self-confidence. They are a bit more confident, and they have quality self-esteem. And it goes to show why they seem to always believe that they can do anything, and they can always bet their life on something. They collaborate a lot. They believe that they don't have all the skill set, and somebody else has something that they don't know. So they are always looking at how they can work together with people. It's a mindset. They're not so much, when you were in school, those who were always trying to be the first in the class, trying to hide all the formula from everybody, they didn't exhibit those. It's hard for such people to end up being entrepreneurs, because then they wanted to be the best, alone. Entrepreneurs want to be among the best with the best of team. And that is the mindset that they have. They always want to solve problems. So if you look at your children, you look at them, the one who, when there's problem, they jump in, they want to solve it. They have that kind of mindset, and they can develop it into a very, very good mindset that will help them. They are very much persistent in their pursuit of whatever that they want to achieve. They are very much persistent. They don't accept no. That's a mindset. They don't accept no. If they want money to finance a project and you tell them no, they will look for another way. They are always looking at, how can I get to this goal? They are very much persistent. They don't just give up like that. And you can see that they are always ready to learn. They are ready to learn. They study. They look for information. They are asking questions. They are looking for people who have gone before them. Learning is their passion, because without that, if the learning is what fuels them, and it's a mindset. They never believe that they know everything. They don't even see themselves as knowing anything. They always want to learn, and they are very resilient. They are very much resilient. Everybody will give up and they will still be standing. Everybody will just go and they will still be the one. Even if they can run, they will just make some move, because that's the psyche. They don't believe, and they also have this way of being able to deal with their self-doubt. One thing you can see with them, that they are also very much not sure of anything that they are doing all the time, but then they still are able to handle it that well. Some people have the self-doubt, but they let the self-doubt overcome them. Entrepreneurs have that, but they still try. The other side, which is the skill set. Skill is developed over time, and it's developed over an acquired knowledge. What you will see is that the entrepreneurs who are able to succeed in their field, at a point in time, you see that they have acquired this kind of skills that I want to talk about. This skill set are required for any entrepreneur to be successful. They are very much interested, or they develop their selling skill. They want to sell their ideas, they want to sell their company, they want to sell their product. They believe that when you meet them, they are talking. They're selling you something, because that's a skill set. And the more they polish this skill, the better they win at their business, the better they win with the entrepreneurship journey. The other thing is that they improve so much with their financial skill, because until they polish it to that much where it can get results, because skill is what delivers, skill is what gets you results. If it's not skill, today you win, tomorrow you lose. But if you see them winning consistently like that, the journey cannot just be for 20 years always going up and down. No, at that point in time you start to go up, and that is because they have acquired the skill. When the footballers start to play, they can start at the gutter to gutter, but after time they become skilled footballers. When the boxer trains, after a while they become that skill. They become skilled, so that they can score, or they will score. Why? Because now there's no more talent. Value has been added to it, and most entrepreneurs have this skill, financial skill, so much so now they understand finance, they read finance, they can make right decisions with finance. That becomes a skill, and once they start to exhibit that, they start to win in their business endeavors. The other skill set that you will see entrepreneurs is they have that quality people skill. They connect with people. They can talk to anybody, they can connect, they can network, and they still go with some sense of humility. If you go there and your ego is that much high, you have not polished that. And they also believe that they cannot do everything alone, and they need good team, they need good employees, they need good suppliers, they need good consultants, so that skill is what they are able to weave out, so that they succeed at their business. The other one you will see is the leadership. They are able to inspire people to go after the dream. More entrepreneurs do that. They see the quality in people, even if the people themselves have not seen that quality. They want the best for people. And they never give up on people. People can disappoint them, people can cut them, people can cheat them, they can make a lot of mistakes in their selection. But when it becomes a skill, you see that they really are able to pick the best of talent and put them together as a team and provide the right leadership. And leadership is also a needed skill, crucially, for any entrepreneur to be successful. The other skill set that you see, or the other skill that you see, that they understand a particular service or product. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they want to enter into a construction industry, depending on the knowledge that they have, they will be making mistakes. It gets to a point that knowledge then translates into an expertise. It becomes a skill. Then they will win. If they are in retail, it's the same. If you are in telecommunication, it's the same. They don't have to know everything, but they know something about a product or service or more, and that is what makes them. They understand the market. They understand the field. They understand where they play. And that is a skill set that entrepreneurs have. And the other one that you can see they have is they're able to manage the components of business. They put all this together. They synergize them. And that's a skill, managerial skill. They're able to manage the processes, the systems, the structures that well. The other thing you see is that they think critically. They are not people who just, most entrepreneurs who are that much superstitious don't succeed that much. They're not able to build systemized business. Why? Because they don't believe in themselves. People who think critically are able to analyze data, they acquire data, and they're able to make right decisions with it, and that is a skill. So you will see that with a lot of entrepreneurs. They are very much thoughtful and analytical, and logical in thinking a lot of the times, and they also trust their intuition. Over time, they develop their instinct so much that they are able to rely on it as well. The other one that you will see is that they're able to raise money. They are able to raise money. Entrepreneurs are able to raise money from their customers. They're able to raise money from their financiers, banks, or friends, families. What if they have a project that they have to do? Somebody will be shy. Somebody will be, that much. I don't want trouble. But the entrepreneur will just go and do something, because it's a skill, and the more skilled they are, the more money that they can raise. So the top of the game, those who are the top of the game, you can see how much they can raise in no time, because it's a skill. They can just place any call anywhere, and they will rely on the network that they have built over time. The other one you will see is that they are able to spot opportunity. When everybody else is playing and joking, they see that as an opportunity to strike. The opportunity to win. They make economic sense. Anything that they see, they look at it differently. because they're able to spot opportunity, and they also are very good with timing. They study the market. They say that this is not the right time to move here. This is the right time to move. This is the right. They wait a bit. You know, they polish that, and that's why most of these guys succeed. So it's a skill set. If you're an entrepreneur or if you want to be an entrepreneur, these are some of the things that you want to look at. The other thing is that they're able to handle failure. Mistakes come all the time, but they are able to put themselves together and handle that which does not work. You know, and they are not stopped. They don't let these things stop them. They don't let these failures stop them. The last one that I would want to talk about is that they are also able to build structures and systems. You know, they're able to build things that will run beyond them. And that is an entrepreneur's mind. That is an entrepreneur's skill or skill set. So I'm talking about entrepreneur's mindset and entrepreneur's skill set. And you need the two. You don't just need the mindset to stay motivated, but you also need a skill to deliver. You can have a very good sports person. He's been conditioned mentally. He's tough, but then the skill to deliver sometimes is that low. Why? Because they probably didn't look at their skill development that much. So you don't. That's why most people will go for motivations, and yet still they are not able to move forward with their dreams, with building their business, because then they think that the motivation is okay. The motivation comes out of the mindset, out of the independent thinking that you have, out of the values that you want to create. You're able to see, you're able to collaborate with people, you're always learning, you're persistent. You know, those things are good. But you need the skill to score. You need the skill to deliver, and that one comes with the selling. You know, if you can't sell, then there's no income. If you cannot connect with the right people, then nobody will give you the next step. If you can handle the finances well, and these are skills that you need. If you can provide the leadership, you know, if you just give up at the slightest opposition, then that is a skill that you don't have. You don't understand a specific product or service, then that becomes a disadvantage. You know, the management is critical. Your ability to look at data and understand it and extract. Your ability, the skill to look at opportunity. You know, the team. The one other thing is they're able to train. They've trained people as a skill. They have training skill to be able to deliver, develop people to work together. The other thing is that they don't just give up like that, and they're able to build structures and systems. So subscribe to this YouTube channel and expect more of this on entrepreneurship, on Africa, on self-development, on finance, on sales, on retail, on real estate, you know, on being able to develop a whole generation of Africans who will be able to take our destiny in our own hands. You know, because if you're able to, we say that the entrepreneurs have the mindset to be independent, you know, so which means that the Africans who are going everywhere to depend on others, to look for budget support and all those, it means that we have not developed a lot of Africans who have been entrepreneurial in their thinking, you know. And the more we can get, if you're waiting for your uncle to come and give you money before you push anywhere, you are not being entrepreneurial. You're looking for somebody to give you money before you start a business. They have to push you before you get up. You are not an entrepreneur. You are not. You have not developed that mindset yet.